Welcome out to Welcome out to North Summit Field here tonight. Gunnison Bulldogs in the house, taking on the North Summit Braves. Kickoff time here in about 28 minutes and 40 seconds. If you guys are tuning in, stick around, get something to eat, go to the bathroom. We'll be right back for the opening ceremonies of tonight's game. Gunnison Bulldogs in the house tonight, 28 minutes till kickoff. Gonna get this thing underway soon. Testing the live stream audio here on YouTube and channel 38. Gunnison Bulldogs in the house. Testing the audio one more time here for the YouTube channel and channel 38. Let's see how this sounds. Hello, North Summit Brave fans. Welcome out to Brave Field here tonight on homecoming night. Gunnison Bulldogs in the house to take on the North Summit Braves. Kickoff here in about 25 minutes. Everyone settling in. A few Gunnison fans in the stands opposing me, and people still getting dinner out there after the parade. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back here with a little bit of pregame for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Gunnison Bulldogs in the house tonight, taking on the North Summit Braves here at Brave Field. Kickoff about 23 minutes away. Get settled in and get ready to enjoy a good game. Welcome to Brave Field, North Summit fans. Right now, you're watching the Gunnison Bulldogs warm up down there, going through some offensive plays, running a little defense, getting ready for the homecoming game tonight against the Braves. Excited to bring this one to you tonight. My name is Ty Crystal. I'll be on the call. Up top will be Zach filming, and I got down here Caden Jacobson helping me out, being my runner. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're tuning in on the YouTube station, that's pretty cool. And if you're on channel 38, thanks for continuing to tune in. We got about 20 minutes here until kickoff, and we'll have some pregame ceremonies before, homecoming ceremonies, as everybody knows. So we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back with that. Hey, Brave fans. 16 minutes till kickoff here at North Summit Brave Field. Stay tuned. "13 minutes till kickoff here. Braves making their way up to the field. You see them out there. Just coming into your screen here soon. Right down there by the scoreboard. Be going through the tunnel here soon. I'll let you guys watch that for a minute, and then we'll bring you some pregame right after this. North Summit Braves on the field here at Brave Field. Got some music going over here up in the box, provided by Mr. Falavali. Braves at midfield right now. Quade Richardson's in there giving a speech before a game. Excited to get this one underway. Homecoming game here at North Summit Brave Field against the Gunnison Bulldogs. Coach Crittenden bringing them together now. Got about 11 minutes till kickoff at Brave Field. Stay tuned, guys. This one coming up quick. Gonna get this game started here at Brave Field. North Summit Braves warming up out there right now. Wade Wilson-Hume throwing some passes and getting ready. Gonna give you guys a little preview of the Gunnison Bulldogs now and what they're all about. They come into tonight's game with an 0-4 record with losses to Milford, North Sevier, South Sevier, and Enterprise. They're from Gunnison, Utah, and their colors are blue and white with their mascot being the Bulldog. And tonight is homecoming for the Braves. So a special night. They're going with a different look on their uniforms, purple tops with white bottoms. Said they wanted to mix it up a little bit for homecoming. So about 7:38 on the clock. And we're going to have the national anthem now. So let you guys listen in on that. No audio on our camera up top yet. We're still trying to figure out how to get that to work with our new live stream equipment. And now the captains are going to come out on the field. We'll have the coin toss. If you guys didn't hear the pregame before, Gunnison coming into tonight with an 0-4 record with losses to Milford, South Sevier, North Sevier, and Enterprise. Braves coming in 1-3 with their lone win over Enterprise. At Enterprise, they lost to Duchesne earlier in the year. They lost Layton Christian, and then they lost here last week at home to the South Sevier Rams. Tight game there. Only Brave touchdown was a kick return by Quinn Chappell. So we'll see if the Braves can bounce back here tonight. 18-point favorite against the Gunnison Bulldogs are the Braves, according to Perry's Power Picks. Captains making their way out to the field now. Looks like Brian Rodriguez, Tayton Ringel, Jason Anderson, and Wade Wilsonhume going to represent the Braves during the coin toss, and Quade Richards and Christian Martinez in the back. Looks like North Summit has won the toss, and they will defer to the second half. Gunnison Bulldogs will receive, and the Braves will will defend to the west. Captains shake hands. We're going to get this one underway tonight. North Summit Braves should be kicking off. Tonight is homecoming here at Brave Field. Excited to bring this one to you guys. If you haven't heard, if you're watching on the live stream on YouTube, we got that up and running, all fully up and running this week. That's exciting. And if you're watching on the channel, tell people that we have the live stream. If they're not here at the game already, tell them to tune in, and we got the live stream. So we're going to be excited to try and bring more games through that as the season goes on. We're maybe thinking that we can go down to Delta next week and tune in the football game down there. But still a work in progress, so we'll see how that goes. Braves coming out to kick the ball now. Brian Rodriguez looks like he'll do the honors for the Braves. And the Braves have all their freshmen dressed here tonight for the homecoming game. Always cool to see that. Got a lot of kids on the sidelines, sure to be a loud game from them. Lots of fans in the stands at Brave Field. Looks like back deep to receive is going to be number 33, Stockton Hansen for the Bulldogs, and number 24, not on the list. I'll get a name for him, and we'll bring it to you as soon as we can. So number 24, Jared Chivers, and number 33, Stockton Hansen, back to receive for the Gunnison Bulldogs. Brian Rodriguez, hand in the air, whistle blows, and homecoming has started here at Brave Field. Returned by number 82 for the Bulldogs, Ed Feccarini. He's going to be downed around the 42, 43-yard line is where they'll mark him. And Gunnison will take over with their first possession of the night. Braves going to come out in their 4-4 base defense, I assume, like they have all year. So the cool thing about our new instant replay, or our new live stream system we got up here, I pretty much have an instant replay, so I can tell you guys a little more about a play after it gets over. Looks like number 11, Chris Edwards, the quarterback, going to keep it and get about a 9-yard gain, reaching for the first down. They'll mark him down at the 49-yard line. Gunnison Bulldogs cross over into the Braves' territory. And they'll give him the first down, actually. Going to mark him further up. Good spot there at the 47. Looked like the official was calling at the 49, but they moved it up 2 yards. First down for the Bulldogs. Edwards back in shotgun for the Dogs. Hands off the middle where the running back number 15, Thomas Yardley, is stuffed at the line by, looks like Eddie Rodriguez and Martin Winters meeting him there at the line first. Good push by the Braves, and there'll be a 3-yard loss. Mark him down at the 50-yard line now. So as I was saying before, we got the YouTube system set up and live stream going on. And it's really cool because I can see exactly what happens about 15 seconds after the play. So that'll be cool as we go through the night. I can look and see stuff again. Edwards in shotgun, going to motion a receiver. And he's going to take off up the middle and be dragged down there by Eddie. And he fumbled the ball. Looks like the Braves might recover it. And Edwards is going to come up with it. So fumble forced there by Eddie Rodriguez is going to be recovered by the Bulldogs. And they'll down Edwards at the 47. 3rd down and 10. Bulldogs back to the original line of scrimmage now. Homecoming going on this week. Had the parade earlier. Rode with the SBOs and some 4-wheelers. Shout out to my grandpa for providing us with those. And the Bulldogs going to come out with 3 receiver set, pistol formation, and a false start going to be called here on number 24, Jared Chivers. Gunnison Bulldogs going to be backed up 5 yards now. Put it at the 48-yard line. Back into Braves territory. Base 4-4 defense from the Braves here. 4 down linemen. Martin Winters, the near side defensive line for me, and Edwards going to be forced out of the pocket, rolling out. There's a high pass out to Chivers, and incomplete. Right there to Coach Priest, actually. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 15 for the Bulldogs. And they'll send on the punt team now. Picked up a 1st down, but couldn't get much rolling after that. As the Braves defense comes up strong. .62 back deep to punt for the Bulldogs, and not on my roster here, but it'll get off a punt and it'll take a favorable bounce for the Bulldogs down to about the 12-yard line, where number 33, Stockton Hansen, will down it for the Bulldogs, and the North Summit Braves going to take over with their first possession of the game. We'll see what Wade Wilson-Hume and the Brave offense can manufacture here. Struggled in the last game against South Sevier, putting any points on the board on the offensive side of the ball. Did have a kickoff return by Quinn Chappell for a touchdown. The only points for the Braves in that game. And the Braves are going to come out with a 4-receiver set here. Pistol formation for Wade. Wade going to check down and go out to Martinez, who is coming off a MCL injury, and he's their playmaker. Still on his feet. He's down the sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds there by number 12, Alex Holder. Big gain for Christian Martinez as he gets his first good look of the year. This is his first game back after missing the first 3 games and then limited playing time in the 4th game of the year against South Sevier. Big gain there for the Braves. Going to take them all the way to midfield at the 50-yard line. Going to come out with 2 receiver set, it looks like. And now, though, a little confusion down the field, and Christian Martinez going to come as a shoot back to my near side here. And they're going to pitch it to him. Looking for a few blocks. Going to find not much out there on the far side. Going to lose a yard on the play, it looks like. Mark him down at the 49-yard line. Tackled there by number 72, Isaiah O'Neal for the Bulldogs. And Martinez going to come out now with Quade Richards running in the play. Christian tells me his knee's feeling better, still feeling a little tight sometimes, but he should be good to play most of the game tonight on both sides of the ball. Feeling a lot better than he did last week. And run and shoot formation here with the pistol. Going to give it to Quade. Quade bobbles it, but brings it down okay. And he's out got a good block, and he'll be down to the 41-yard line here. Gonna bring up third down in inches, it looks like. Just short of that first down marker. 82 on the tackle, Ed Farinaki. And the Braves trying to get the play call in. A little confusion. Wade will come over and talk with Coach Priest, the offensive coordinator. New as of last year, teaches history, and he's also the varsity basketball head coach. Looks like run and shoot offense here for the Braves. Pistol formation, Wade stepping back to pass. Going to be forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off and run with it, pick up the first down and a little more, as they'll mark him down around the 35. Good play there from Wade, getting out of the pocket and moving the chains with his feet. Brought down there by number 12, Alex Holder, senior linebacker for the Bulldogs. Been in on a couple tackles now. As the Braves will come out with a fresh set of downs. Run and shoot formation with the pistol offense again. Motion, Quinn Chappell going to give it off to him. He's on the outside. He's got a lane. Going to be tripped up, but he's still on his feet. And forced out of bounds by number 15, Thomas Yardley, at the 15-yard line. There is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. We'll see what the call is here by the officials. Looks like we'll have holding on the Braves. So that one will come back. The first down will be erased, and the Braves will start over on first down. Looks like they'll have about a first down and 8 to go. Or 18 to go. Braves come back out in the pistol run and shoot offense. Receiver to the far side is Chase Perry. Motion, Christian Martinez. Going to fake the pitch to him. Wade stepping up, firing a pass down the field. Oh, Quinn Chappell was there. Stumbled a little bit, though. That'll be incomplete. Good looking play there. Had Quinn wide open over the top. As you can see right there. Man, just a little too far in front. Couldn't get his feet under him. Quaid Richardson's going to run in the play for the Braves. And the ball resting at the 43-yard line. Braves on the Bulldogs side of the 50. They've been playing a lot of run and shoot offense this year, but most of it has been under center. This pistol look is a new look this week, as Martinez is going to motion. They're going to fake the pitch to him and give to Quaid. Quaid Richards finds a little bit of a seam, going to pick up about 8 yards. Mark him down at the 35-yard line. Quaid Richards gets the ball back to the original line of scrimmage for the Braves. Just a little past it. Looked like they'll put it right on the 34, 35, right in between there. So Braves will come out. 3 receivers to the near side. Looks like Wilson Hume in front of them. Pistol formation, and it's give up the middle. Tayton Ringo looking for a hole, and he's going to be brought down at the 30 after pick up a 5. Going to bring it 4th down and 5 from the North Summit Braves 30-yard line. And we'll see what Coach Priest decides here with a 4th down situation. Looks like they'll keep the offense out on the field, as turning the ball over here isn't super harmful. You're pretty deep in your own territory. No need to punt it away. Eddie Rodriguez, the kicker, though, he can kick it from this far. We'll see if they go to him later in the night in this situation, as we're going to have a false start on the Braves. And the punt team going to come on now. It looks like Chakotay Buckway on for the Braves. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 10 now. Back it up to the 35. And Gunnison going to get the Braves offense off the field here on their first possession. Buckway going to be back to punt. And no one deep to receive for the Bulldogs. Looks like they're going to go for the block maybe, or just let it bounce back. As Buckway gets the punt off, and it's angled to the side. Looks like it'll get right into the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs going to take over on the 20-yard line now. I'd like to recognize a few of our sponsors here where we have a quick second. some of our purple sponsors this year: Flair Construction, Polar King, Courtney Richens Construction, Denise's Home Plate, and Levitt Insurance. We have our Brave backer sponsors and our gold sponsors that we'll get to later, but we'll get back to some football now here as Gunnison going to take over on down off of the punt. Looks like Braves in their 4-4 defense. Bulldogs in the pistol formation. 3 receivers going to hand it off and now reverse it. It's going to be a pass to number 11, Edwards, and good break there for the Braves as he dropped that one. Everybody was biting on this pitch to this side. No one was covering Edwards there. He would have been off to the races. I think Tate Ringle would have been the only one there to stop him. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now from the 20-yard line for Gunnison. Pistol formation, 2 receivers to each side. Looks like a tight end on the far side. Edwards going to keep it, find an outside lane, and going to run, dive out for the 1st down. They'll mark him down right around there. Looks like a yard short. They'll bring up a 3rd and 1 from the 28, just past the 28-yard line. So we'll call it 3rd down and 1.5 for the Braves defense. Defensive coordinator down there, Coach Robinson, played football for the University of Arizona as a tight end, now coaching for North Summit. And we'll have a timeout on the field now called by Gunnison. So that'll be their first timeout as they pick their brains to see what they can come up with here on 3rd and 1. Take a small break, and we'll be right back here at Brave Field for this homecoming game against the Gunnison Bulldogs. Stay tuned, score 0-0. Looks like the Bulldogs coming out in kneel formation here. So they'll give it off right up the middle, and that's not going to go anywhere. Gave it to number 20 for Gunnison, Randy Maldonado. And that'll bring up a 4th and 1 for Gunnison. They'll send it back out the punt team as number 62, once again not on my roster, will punt it away for Gunnison. Deep back to receive is Quinn Chappell. And like I said last week, he returned that kickoff return. It was about a 90-yard return as the snap is going to be bobbled here, and the Braves will tackle him down back at the 10-yard line. So good play there from the Braves as they'll take over deep in Bulldogs territory now. Look to score here off of this one. Looks like they'll mark him down at the 13-yard line. Coach Priest giving Wade the play for this 1st down after the fumbled snap from Gunnison. We'll see what the Braves come out with here. Pistol formation in the run and shoot. Tate Ringo behind Wade Wilson-Hume, Christian Martinez, and Quade Richens. Going to be a pitch to Quade after the motion's over, and he's going to be stopped right around the line of scrimmage. Tackled there by number 40, Hayden Booth, and number 72, Isaiah O'Neill. Big boy in the middle, 72, a senior. Back out in the same formation for the Braves. Quade Richens out a little further, and they're going to motion to Martinez. Going to give it to him, and he's going to be stopped around the line of scrimmage again. Might pick up a yard. Stopped there by number 12, Alex Holder. Senior linebacker playing in the middle. Been in on a few tackles. Good player for Gunnison on their defense. Same formation here. Quinn Chappell in the game. Actually receivers now instead of tight ends. And Wade rolling out here looking for Quade. That's going to be a touchdown for the Braves! No flags on the play, and that'll be good. Wade Wilsonhume rolling out and finding Quaid in the end zone for the first touchdown of tonight in this game against Gunnison Bulldogs and North Summit Braves. Eddie Rodriguez now on to attempt the extra point. Tayton Ringel going to be the holder here. And Eddie's only extra point of last week was a success. We'll see how this one goes. Snap is good, hold is good. Oh, and it's off the uprights. You don't see that very often. Off that left side upright. And that'll make it 6-0 as the Braves get on the board first. With 3:42 left in the first quarter, North Summit on top of the Gunnison Bulldogs. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Brian Rodriguez to kick off here for the Braves. Looks like number 33, Stockton Hansen, and number 34, Mike Hansen on the field to receive. And a good kick here from Brian. Going to be fielded by Hansen. He's going to slip. He's going to take off and avoids a couple tackles. Finally brought down around the 30-yard line. Good kick there from Brian. Got that one down about the 11-yard line. And the defense for the Braves will come back onto the field as Gunnison 3 and out on their last drive. We'll see what they do here. 3:35 left in the first quarter. Still a lot of football to be played. Braves out in their 4-4 base defense. 2 corners and a safety. 2 receiver set here for Gunnison. Edwards in the shotgun. Gonna step back, gonna throw one up and too far out in front for the intended receiver, number 88, Caden Manson, a junior receiver. Looks like Coach Crittenden giving some advice there to Quinn Chappell near the sideline as he was a little behind on that coverage, but overthrown by Edwards. That's going to bring up a second down now for the Braves. Or for the Bulldogs, sorry. At the 30-yard line. 2 receiver set. Now they'll motion the tight end over to the far side as the 3rd receiver. And hard blitz coming off the side by Quaid Richens, going to cause that throw to be high. As that'll bring up 3rd down and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Passing twice and incomplete twice. Madsen, the intended receiver, both times now. And Quinn Chappell covering good on that play. Just a junior, but playing a lot for the Braves. Gunnison going to come out with a pistol formation, it looks like. And 2 receivers to the far side. Tight end going to be motioned over. Snap. And Edwards going to be forced out of the pocket. Flag thrown, ball deep downfield, caught by number 34, Mike Hansen, and he's going to be down at the 15-yard line, but there are flags, 2 flags on the field actually. This one will be coming back, looks like holding. As a big throw there from Edwards down to Hansen, and a good catch. Christian Martinez on the coverage, and the rush was coming up the middle really hard. And they were trying to hold him and keep him out of there. As Gunnison's going to be called for holding here. And the big gain is erased for Gunnison. So their best play of the night going to go all the way back from that spot of the foul. Looks like we'll have a long 3rd down now. as they're going to be backed way up here. The flag was thrown at the 22-yard line, and that'll put them at the 12. Third down, a long ways to go. 23 yards to go for the first down. Two receivers to the far side. Motion man is number 40, Hayden Booth, and Edwards going to be forced out of the pocket. Going to throw up another ball to Hansen, and he could have caught that one. Couldn't get his head around on it in time, though, as that was a big throw there from Edwards. He launched that thing from the 10 and got all the way down to the opposite 40. It's going to bring him about 4th down and 23 now for the Bulldogs. And punt unit on for Gunnison. Number 62, not on my roster, back to punt for the Dogs. And we'll see if he handles this one better than the last one. He fumbled it around the 10, actually. And it's a good... Oh, he's going to be blocked this time and recovered by the Braves. About around the same place. Looks like they'll put him at the 12, 13-yard line around there, as Christian Martinez came off the end and blocked that one. Good to have him back here at Brave Field. Miss seeing him play those first 4 games, but he's making an impact tonight. Braves are going to come out on offense. Ball going to be placed at the 13-yard line, and Wade Wilson-Hume trotting out to his huddle. See what Coach Priest comes up with on this play. Braves are in the purple zone. And I know it's called the red zone, but we like calling it the purple zone here at North Summit, as we'll have the pistol formation. Motion, Quade Richards going to fake the pitch to him. Wade going to stop, pass to number 21, Wyatt, and he's going to be down at the 2-yard line. 3-yard line, actually. Right around that first down marker, and good cousin connection there with the Wilson-Humes. They're going to give him the first down, so it'll be first down and goal at the 3 for the Braves. Looks like Jace Anderson coming out of the game here after playing fullback. And Tate Ringle will be fullback behind Wilson-Hume now in that pistol formation. Wilson-Hume, far receiver. They're going to give it right up the middle to Tatum, and he's going to be stopped at the 1-yard line. Pick up a 2. That'll be second down and 1 for the Braves. Inside the 10-yard line, and Jace going to come on here, bring in the play. Tate Ringle hustling off the field. As I said, tonight's homecoming. If you guys went to the parade and you're at home watching now, I don't blame you. It's a little chilly out there on the field, but good football weather. Quaderton's going to motion, and they're going to give it off the other side to Quinn Chappell. He'll be in the end zone for a touchdown. The Braves are going to take the 2-touchdown lead now with a PAT pending. Might go for 2. We'll see what they bring onto the field. That'll be 12-0 now. Braves on top. And they'll send out the extra point unit here. Eddie going to get another chance here after his first one went right off that upright. Left side upright. Tate Ringle with the hold. And the kick is good this time. Right down the middle. Good snap there from Jace Anderson. And the Braves taking the 13-point lead over the Gunnison Bulldogs. With 1:46 left in the first quarter. Take a short break and we'll be right back for the Braves kickoff. take a second and recognize our Brave backers here. Brown's Dairy Incorporated, Hennifer Valley Storage, Vernon Storage, Morris Tire and Service, BJ Reese's Metalworks, High Mountain Surveying, Rosenberg Cooley Metcalf Clinic, and Deer Valley Resort. 13-0 is the score here at Brave Field. 1:46 left in the first quarter as the Braves have gotten on the board twice. Playing some good ball here tonight. Brian Rodriguez set to kick for the Braves. Deep kick back to number 34, Hanson, who's going to field it at the 8. And he's going to take off and be tackled around the 34-yard line by Quinn Chappell and Cannon Richens. Special teams for the Braves doing good here tonight. Braves going to come out in their 4-4 defense, looks like. Brennan Richens, Brian Rodriguez, Eddie Rodriguez, and Martin Winters, lineman for the Braves. Jace Anderson, Chakotay Buckway, Quaid Richens, going to be the linebackers. And we'll actually have a safety now as Tayton has moved back to safety position. Number 11, Chris Edwards, going to keep it and be knocked down at the 41. Mark him at the 41 after a 6-yard pickup. That brings up 2nd down and 6. Jace Anderson coming off the field here as Riker Pence, a sophomore, on that outside. Edwards back in shotgun. Gonna motion Chivers and give off to him, and he's gonna be brought down in the backfield by Buckway. He comes up pounding his chest. Good play there from the Braves. Middle linebacker coming in and making the tackle. Third down at about 8, looks like, for the Bulldogs, as the Braves defense is playing good. Not letting the Bulldogs get much. Edwards back in shotgun. Gonna motion Matson over. Gets the snap, gonna roll out. Step up, looking for a receiver. Chased out of the pocket by Brennan Richens. Throws a long ball downfield and caught by number 34, Mike Hanson. As they've went to that play a couple times, and they have connected twice. The first one got called back. 4 Braves around him, and he still came down with that one. Gunnison back in the pistol formation, going to give up the middle to number 20, Randy Maldonado, as he'll pick up a couple yards. 2nd down and 3. I'm still trying to pick up some numbers here from the Gunnison kids that are up there filming just above me. Got 24 and 66 now. We had 66 on here already, but we'll that's good still. The quarter gonna come to an end at Brave Field. It'll be 13-0, and we'll have a fresh 12 minutes on the clock as we'll switch sides of the field. And Gunnison Bulldogs gonna have a 2nd down and 7 at the 25-yard line when we come right back. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Back at Brave Field, Gunnison Bulldogs with the ball on the 25-yard line. Chris Edwards back in pistol formation, gonna fake and keep it up the middle as he'll lose 3 yards on the play. Back to the original line of scrimmage now. They'll mark him down at the 27, it looks like, right in between the 27-28. Bring up 3rd down and 9 now. Eddie Rodriguez on the tackle. Bulldogs with the pistol formation here. 2 receivers to the far side. Motion man is Hayden Booth. Snap, and going to keep it up the middle is Edwards as he'll pick up a couple. Looks like number 55, Martin Winters, and number 57, Brennan Richens in on the tackle for the Braves. Bring up a 4th down and 6 now for the Bulldogs. Ball marked just past the 25-yard line as Gunnison will have a 4th down. Almost in the red zone are the Bulldogs. Furthest down the field they've been all night, as we have 2 receivers and 2 tight ends. Gonna motion Manson in, and he'll step back. Edwards gonna look for a receiver, and he'll find number 40, Hayden Booth, who's gonna be tackled there by number 7, Bo Peterson, it looks like. Good hit there by Peterson. That'll mark the ball down at the 10. Looks like the 11, actually. As the Bulldogs will be in the red zone now. And a couple passes on this drive have led to a few first downs for the Bulldogs, as they're threatening now to get on the board, as Edwards is going to keep it and be down around the 9. Looks like they mark him at the 8, actually. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Just inside the 10-yard line, actually. First down markers at the 1-yard line. Bulldogs break the huddle. Edwards going to be in the pistol formation. Actually going to go with their fake kneel formation. Motion man, they're going to pitch it to 34. Mike Hansen, and still moving his feet, and going to be brought down at the 3-yard line. Has a good piece of running there from Hansen. Going to pick up a Bulldogs, almost a Bulldogs first down. This will be 3rd and 2 now. Gunnison breathing on the end zone here. They can feel it. 13-0 with 9:02 left here in the second quarter. Kneel down formation again as they'll pitch it to Manson. Manson gonna get around that corner, and it'll be marked down at the 2. So a pickup of 1. Bring up 4th down and 1 actually. At the 2-yard line. We'll see if the Braves can hold the Bulldogs out of the end zone, or the first down at least, and take the ball back deep in their territory, as Gunnison's going to take a timeout here, it looks like, and they'll come up with something in the huddle. We'll go over the rest of our sponsors here. Our gold sponsors: Mark H. Bott, Spring Creek Dental, Taste of Samoa Catering, Double R Construction, Extreme Excavation, All West Communications, Intermountain Park City Hospital, Tool and Associates, shout out to Ed Wade, Skycon Incorporated, Castle Rock Construction, Lewis Peak Communications, Construction Materials Recycling Incorporated, Colville Family Dental, shout out to the Judys, Colville Health Center, Red Creek Outfitters, Wholesome Incorporated, Park City Oral Surgery, Crandall Ford, JTS Mechanical, and Summit County Mental Wellness Alliance. Those are our gold sponsors for this year. So we appreciate all our sponsors and all they do for us. Couldn't do a lot of the things we do here without them. So I hope you guys keep sponsoring us as we're back to football now. Gunnison going to be called for a false start here, as that's going to back him up 5 yards, and That'll be a big challenge now for the Bulldogs, as it'll bring up 4th down and 6, as they were right there on the end zone. Right. And the officials now coming together to discuss that call. Looks like that official on the outside might have a different call than the main official. Looks like they'll come together and agree on the original call, as Gunnison's going to come out now with 3 receiver set, pistol formation for Edwards. Behind him, number 20, Randy Maladino. And pass out to Manson is going to be right off his fingertips. He was in the end zone. Would have been a touchdown if he caught it. That'll be a turnover on down for the Braves. Big 4th down stand. Nice job by the Braves defense. Shutout still rolling here for North Summit. Braves going to have a 1st down and 10 from the 7-yard line now. Deep in their own territory. We'll see if they can put together a well-sustained drive and march it down the field. Run and shoot offense. 2 tight receivers. Richens going to motion, and Wade going to drop back. Big pressure coming. He avoids it. Throws downfield, and Martinez catches it! Oh, great catch from Martinez at the 35-yard line. That looked like it was going to be a safety, as Wade did a good job there to avoid the tackler and thrown clear downfield for the completion. Christian Martinez going to be marked down at the 34-yard line, as they'll bring up a 1st down now for the Braves. Big play. And that's the luxury you have with Christian Martinez being back on the field. You can take chances, and he'll usually come up with the big play for you. As we're going to have a flag fly as Quinn Chappell gets knocked down behind the line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line. We'll see what the flag is here. Right now it'll be a loss of 4 after Quinn Chappell tried to get to the outside, didn't find a block. And we'll get the call from the head official now. Homecoming here at North Summit has been really fun and exciting. Been a big part of it this year, being an SBO. Real privileged to be an SBO, and really appreciate that opportunity. It's been fun planning all the events, and just going throughout the week. And we've actually been giving prizes out to the best dressed people at school. That's been really fun, seeing all the different people dressed up. Been getting prizes, so that's fun. New thing we've done this year, as the call is holding on the Braves, and Crittenden trying to get down to the point of it, as Gunnison actually declined the penalty, so they'll take the 4-yard loss instead of the 1st down and 20. It'll now be 2nd down and 14, as it'll be a reverse. Quaid Richens gonna find a hole and tripped up by the safety. He had a lot of green grass in front of him. Number 11, Chris Edwards, on the tackle. And they'll mark him down at the 48-yard line. 1st down for the Braves. Good bit of running there from Quaid Richens. That reverse fooled everybody, as Martinez is going to come back on the field, and Quaid going to come off. I was saying earlier in the game, but haven't mentioned it lately, the Braves usually wear purple at home, but they got the purple tops and the white bottoms. They wanted to mix it up for homecoming, they said. That's a good look. I like it. Martinez going to get the pitch out, going to find a hole, and he's going to drag tacklers down to the 39-yard line, as that'll bring up another 1st down for the Braves. Martinez moved the chains twice now on this drive, as he got some good blocks and got to the outside. Coming off the field now, and doing up his pads. Didn't think he got hit that hard, but shoulder pad a little messed up there. He might actually be hurt. We'll see. I'll keep you posted on that as Richens going to motion, get the pitch to that far side, trying to break tackles, but ultimately brought down by number 62, not on my roster. Going to be a 2-yard loss for the Braves. The ball will be marked down at the 41-yard line. Bo Peterson on now for the Braves at receiver. Chase Perry off. And Peterson going to come out wide to the near side of your screen. Run and shoot formation. Motion back is Quaid. And Wade going to roll out. Going to be brought down at the 49, 50-yard line, right around there, by number 40, Hayden Booth. Pocket collapsed on him before he knew it. Looking for your receiver. Nowhere to throw when you're ramped up like that, though. Big blitz off that outside by number 40, Hayden Booth. As the Braves are now going to have a 3rd down and 18. Third down and 20, actually, from the 49-yard line. Braves going to come out with their 3 receiver set. Actually, 4. No, we'll have a little confusion now as Wyatt was on the wrong side of the field. Had 4 loaded on that side. I thought they were going to go with it. But the Braves will call a timeout there as they didn't have the right formation. So with 5:22 left in the second quarter, Braves on top 13-0 here. 2 timeouts remaining for them as we approach halftime. North Summit with the lead at Brave Field. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back after this. Thank you guys for tuning in. Packed house tonight at Brave Field. Good game going on, 13-0 for the Braves, as Gunnison gonna be called for a neutral zone infraction now. 5-yard penalty, gonna move it up to the 44-yard line for the Braves. Bring up a 3rd down and 15 now. Like I said, packed house here tonight for the homecoming game. Even got fans, North Summit fans, on the opposite side bleacher. Only a few Gunnison fans tonight. As will be a 4 receiver set for the Braves. Wade gonna drop back, step up, throw down the field. Martinez chasing it. He's gonna catch it. He's gonna have the sideline, and he's going to score. Christian Martinez into the end zone for the Braves. And it's gonna make it 19-0 now with the PAT pending. Braves 3 touchdowns now. Gunnison still 0. As we actually have flags on the field. So it looks like it'll come back. Maybe. Not sure what the call was. I missed it on the field, but looks like we'll have holding. And that'll take it way back for the Braves, as their big play is erased. Be at the 38-yard line now with a 3rd and way long to go. 29? 3rd and 29 for the Braves. And that was a great pass. Martinez got under it, but it came back after the holding call. We'll have a 3 receiver set. 1 tight end. Wade gonna drop back, step up, throw across the middle. It's going to be tipped up in the air and intercepted by number 15, Thomas Yardley. Tip pass, dangerous when it gets up in the air like that. And especially when it stays in the air like that. Someone's bound to get under it. Interception there for Gunnison. And they're going to mark him down inside Braves territory at the 48-yard line. So after the touchdown gets erased, the Braves throw a pick. And Gunnison's going to take over. We'll see what they can do after the turnover, as they'll come out with 3 receivers. Edwards going to get the snap, handles the low one, going to air it out to 34, and they've been picking on Martinez. They might know that he's been injured a little bit this season. They've been going his way a lot. Tatum with good over-the-top help there, as it's fall incomplete. Bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 48-yard line. 4:52 left in the second quarter. Just under 5 minutes to play. Halftime approaching fast. We have 2 receiver set here for Gunnison. Tight end to the near side. And Edwards going to keep it up the middle. Going to get tripped up by his own player. And they'll only pick up a yard there. Mark him down at the 47. As it'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Be wrapped up by a few Braves on the play. And after the pick, the Braves playing good defense, keeping Gunnison to only 1 yard on this drive. 2 receiver set. Matson on the far side, going to motion in. Snap to Edwards. Edwards forced out of the pocket, going to roll back into it, and oh, he avoids a sack. What a good play! As Edwards going to throw it clear down the field. Matson open in the end zone, and he caught it! Gunnison touchdown as Edwards took... That was a great play by Edwards to avoid the tackle. And Matson caught it in the end zone for the Gunnison touchdown. And Quade Richards was there for the sack. He was right there. Edwards moved right out of the way to avoid it. Great play. And Gunnison going to get on the board now, 13-6. 55-yard touchdown pass from Chris Edwards, the senior quarterback. And we'll have a flag thrown here. Too many men in the huddle for Gunnison, as number 15, Thomas Yardley, confused about where he was supposed to be, and he was supposed to be on the sideline. And we'll back it up a few yards here. Edwards will attempt it this time from the 15-yard line. Matson going to be the holder, and Gunnison not with a lot of players, so lots of the same names being called so far tonight. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up and good. So we got a new game on our hands here as Gunnison gets on the board with a crazy pass by Chris Edwards. Going to make it 13-7 with 4:03 left in the game, in the second quarter. And we'll get a look at the Braves receiving team now. Quinn Chappell, always a threat after he returned that one last week. I want to go over some of our coaches here for the Braves. Gary Crittenden, your head coach this year. First-year coach. Coached at Morgan High School the last few years. Driver's ed teacher for North Summit. And he's a teacher over at Morgan. Aaron Priest, your offensive coordinator. Like I said, new this year. Actually last year. And he's also the varsity basketball coach. He is also originally from Morgan. Coached there. And won a state title in basketball, I believe. Drew Robertson, your defensive coordinator. Played tight end for the University of Arizona. And now he's back here at home coaching for the Braves. He coached a couple years ago and then took some time off and is now back. Other coaches, Waylon Bond and Corey Jones are the JV coaches, and Sam Rex and Dalton Ross, your freshman coaches. That's a little bit about the coaching staff for North Summit, as Quinn Chapel going to get the kick here. He's got a few blockers and tripped up at the 45-yard line by number 21, Trenton Beaumont for Gunnison. Good return there from Chapel after it wasn't a very deep kick by the Bulldogs. Ball down at the 45-yard line right now. And 7:48 the time. Getting a little chilly here at Brave Field. Run and shoot offense for the Braves. Pistol formation. Motion back is Quaid, and Wade gonna fumble the snap here, but he'll jump on it. Gonna be down at the 45, so no loss on the play. Second down and 10. Braves gonna have a second down and 10 now with 3:32 left in the second quarter. And field temperature right now 51 degrees, so it's starting to cool off down there. Quinn Chapel going to motion and reverse back to Christian Martinez. Going to take a hit and going to be dropped at the 48-yard line. Tate Ringo coming up a little hobbled. He injured his finger earlier in the year against Duchesne, and he's working that one off. And it looks like he'll come off the field okay as Jace Anderson back into the game. Third down and 7 for the Braves. Wade gonna roll out. Has a lot of green grass. Run for it. He'll stop and throw a pass downfield. Caught by Quinn Chapel. Touchdown Braves! And no flags on the field for that one, as that's gonna stand. Big touchdown there for the Braves. 53-yard throw from Wade Wolstenhume, as Quinn Chapel on the receiving end of that pass. Gonna pick up the touchdown for the Braves. Score now 19-7. Braves with a 12-point lead. PAT pending here from Eduardo Rodriguez. Jace, good snap. Okay hold from Tayton, and the kick is good, as the Braves will take the 13-point lead now. 20-7 with 2:33 left in the second quarter. Great pass and catch there with Wade Wolstenhume and Quinn Chapel deep down the far side of the field. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back here at homecoming night at Brave Field. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Back at Brave Field, as Brian Rodriguez will kick off for the Braves. Kickoff team on the field for the fourth time tonight, after they've scored their third touchdown to make it 20-7. Slow approach for Brian. Big kick downfield at the 6-yard line. It'll roll out of bounds, and that'll be flags, as we'll move it up to the 35. If Gunnison accepts the penalty. If not, we'll re-kick it. And it looks like they will re-kick it, I believe, as the kickoff team coming back out for the Braves, and the Bulldogs receiving team going to stay out there. So we'll back it up from the 40 to the 35-yard line. And now looks like Carson McKnight, the freshman kicker, going to get some varsity time here, as they'll kick off from the 35-yard line after the kick rolled out of bounds at the 6 by Brian Rodriguez. So we'll see what the freshman kicker can do now. McKnight counts off the steps. Hand in the air, whistle sounds. Kick high and to the sideline. Going to be caught by Jace Anderson. And that's going to be a successful onside kick attempt, as the Braves will take over at the 41-yard line is where they'll mark him down. So no return allowed there by Anderson. But a great kick from McKnight, as he's done that a couple times this year, but it's never been successful. Braves going to take over now at the 41-yard line. 4-receiver set. Wade Wilson-Hume going to get the snap. Roll out. Pass short to Wyatt, and he'll drop that one, as it'll be incomplete. And the Braves, a good time for that momentum shifting play, as Gunnison had a little bit of momentum off of that long pass. Braves took some of it away with their long pass. But now after that onside kick, Gunnison defense looking a little discouraged on the field. As we'll see what the Braves come up with now on 2nd down and 10 from the 41 with 2:24 left in the second quarter. 20-7 the score. Braves on top by 13 at Brave Field. Quade Richards, the motion man. And it's reversed to Christian Martinez, and he'll be wrapped up there by number 15, Thomas Yardley. No gain on the play, as they'll have an illegal shift on the Braves. That'll back them up. So it looks like we'll repeat 2nd down now. And it'll actually be declined by Gunnison, they say. So they'll decline that one and take the half-yard loss. Bring up 3rd down and 10, as the Braves will now face the 3rd down here. They'll come out in the run and shoot offense. 2 shallow receivers on both sides. Motion back Quade Richards. They'll take the handoff to Tate Ringel. Wade looking for a receiver, going to be forced out of the pocket. He'll step up, he'll run. He'll avoid a tackle and be brought down at the 35-yard line. Good decision there by Wade. Good block there from Quade to give him space to run. And they'll put it right in between the 35 and the 36-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down and a 5.5, we'll say. Give you some scores from around 2A, as region play has started tonight for 2A North and South. And North Summit up on Gunnison 20-7, as the pitch is to the outside to Quade is going to be stopped by the big boys up front. It looks like 66, Ty Hill, and 64, Dallin Jackson. As it looks like we'll have a Gunnison player down on the field. Not sure what happened, didn't see it. Trainer's out on the field. It looks like he's grabbing his back there. Roll him over on his back now. Some scores from round 2A tonight. Millard up 6-0 on Delta in the first quarter. A little bit of a surprise there. South Summit 27, ALA 7 in the first quarter with 45 seconds left. So the Wildcats taking it to the Eagles at ALA 2. In the 2A South, Beaver 27, San Juan 0. It's Beaver flexing their muscles down in San Juan. Enterprise at North Severe 0-0. Tight game in the second quarter. No specific time on that one. And game I'm going to watch here tonight. Grand and South Sevier, 14-7 with 11:46 left in the second quarter. And that'll be a good game in 2A. That might have a few implications for second and third place in the South. We'll see how that game shakes out. Grand on top right now, but South Sevier with the home advantage. The 3A North, Judge 21, Emory 12. 8:46 in the second quarter. Grantsville 8, Morgan 7 in the first quarter. Tight game there between the Trojans and the Cowboys. In the 3A South, Juan Diego 13, North San Pete 0. Second quarter. Summit Academy taking on Manti at home, 7-0 for the Bears. 6:29 in the second quarter. Juab Wasps up 21-0 on Richfield. Wasps flexing their muscles at home. The double 3A North, Union and Carbon, I think that's supposed to be 3A North, tied at 7 apiece, as Carbon, not the best football team in the state, but they're playing Union tough tonight with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. 0-0, or 7-7. Fremont 7 and Davis 0 at halftime. Syracuse 17, Layton 0, and with 3:39 left in the second quarter. No score reported for Northridge and Clearfield in Region 1. And it looks like the injured player for Gunnison will get off the field okay. So we'll get back to football. Shotgun snap for the Bulldogs. Edwards going to air a deep one to Manson. And almost a one-handed grab from Hansen, Mike Hansen. Martinez in coverage there. As he's going to bring up now second down and 10 for the Braves at the 36-yard line. Pistol formation again for Gunnison, and they'll throw it right over the top to number 1, Wyatt Young, the tight end, senior tight end. Incomplete pass for the Bulldogs. Going to bring up third down and 10 now with 1:16 left in the half. Braves up 20-7 now. Let's see what the Bulldogs come out with on the third down. And they'll come out with pistol formation. 2 receivers to the near side, Hansen and Booth. On the outside edge is Manson, and Edwards going to keep it up the middle and going to be brought down at the 40-yard line by Chakotay Buckway and Quade Richens. Linebackers coming up with the stop as it's 1:05 left in the second, and Gunnison going to take a timeout. Actually, North Summit timeout, as that'll give them one more. 1:05 left in the game, in the second half. First half. I don't know why I keep saying that. Sorry. Coach Crittenden will come together with Drew Robinson on the defense and go over what they need to keep doing. We'll see what halftime adjustments the Braves come out with in the third quarter. See if they can fix some of the deep passes that they've been throwing down the field. Had a couple of them kill them, and that touchdown that Gunnison scored, a 55-yard touchdown by the Bulldogs. So we'll see if the DBs can clean up the back half of the field in the second half. I'm sure the coaches will address those adjustments as the night goes on. But overall, the Braves playing really well here for homecoming. Probably one of their better performances thus far this season in their first 4 games. Struggled to put up points, but tonight they got 20 points on the board of all offensive points, so that's good. Highest point total for the Braves was 14. So new season high for points, 20 now for the Braves. And I'd assume it'll keep building as Wyatt Young dropped that pass there right in his hands. Quinn Chapel on the coverage. As it's going to be a turnover on downs now with a minute left in the second quarter. 20-7 the score. North Summit Braves on top. We'll see what Coach Priest comes up with as the ball is at the 40-yard line. Wade running out to his huddle. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of just a kneel down here from the Braves. Take it halftime lead. But it looks like they will not do that as they come out with 3 receiver set. Martinez and Richens to the near side. Wilson Hume to the far side. And they're going to air it out. Quaid Richens over the top. And number 34, Mike Hansen. Totally blown coverage there. As that'll be a touchdown for the Braves before halftime. They have the ball for 9 seconds and they score. Be 26-7. No flags on the field, and that'll be a touchdown for the Braves. Quaid Richens on the receiving end of the pass from Wade Wilson-Hume. Eddie Rodriguez back on to attempt the extra point. Tayton Ringel going to hold. Eddie 2 for 3 on the night with PATs. Make it 3 for 4. As that'll increase the Braves' lead to 20. 27-7 now the score. North Summit on top here at Brave Field. Homecoming going well so far. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Once again, I'd like to tell you guys we have the live stream on YouTube working up and functional. So far it's been going great. If you know anybody that has been wanting to watch the game but does not have All West, they can go online, go to North Summit Broadcasting on YouTube, click on the tribe at the very top option. Then you'll have a video that'll say watch live now. And you'll have the game right at your fingertips, whether it's on your phone, tablet, or your computer at home, or anywhere, really. 18 viewers right now. That's pretty cool. And thanks to you for everyone that's tuning in on Channel 38 for your continuing support. We're hoping to take the live stream equipment down south to Delta next week. We'll keep you guys posted on that throughout the week, though, and see if that'll be a possibility. I'm really hoping it is. Be a fun experience. Looks like we'll have offsides call on the Braves, so I'll back them up 5 yards, and I'll kick out the 35. Also, along with the live streaming of football games, we'll be able to live stream volleyball games, basketball, both girls and boys, wrestling, maybe baseball and softball if we can figure out how to get it down to the fields. And we could also, do track, wrestling tournaments. We could do all these things away, and we wouldn't even need the Channel 38. We could do it all on YouTube. So that'd be pretty awesome. We'll hope to bring that to you guys as the year goes on. As a good kick from Brian now. He's going to be fielded by number 34, Mike Hansen, and he's dropped at the 22-yard line by number 6, Jace Anderson. So yeah, we'll keep you guys updated on that, on the live stream through the YouTube as we keep getting better at it. We're still in the, we're a little out of the developmental stage, I'd say now. We're more functional. So first live stream, official live stream, I guess, tonight for this football game. Pretty cool. A few of you guys tuned in. As Gunnison will get no yards on the play, as Edwards will be brought down on the keeper, and we'll have a flag on the play. Face mask on the defense. So defensive face mask will march the Bulldogs forward.
5-yard penalty. 10-yard penalty. 15-yard penalty, actually. So we'll have ball marked down at the 37-yard line. As that's usually a 5-yard penalty. 15-yard penalty there for the Bulldogs, though. Score 27-7. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Edwards in the pistol. Going to be fumbled, and Jace Anderson fell it right in his hands, and Jace going to take it all the way back to the end zone for the defensive touchdown. Wow, what a great play from the Braves as the block got pushed right into the quarterback. Ball popped out of his hands, and I give Martin Winters the credit on that touchdown, even though Jace scored it. Martin pushed his man so far back, right into the quarterback. The ball popped out of his hands, and Jace just happened to be there to catch it. My dad always says, is it better to be good or lucky? Sometimes it's good to be lucky, right? So Eddie Rodriguez back on to attempt the extra point as that kick is up and good. As the Braves will take the 34-7 lead now with 21.4 seconds left in the second quarter. Braves are putting up major points tonight, both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, and special teams playing really well, covering punts and kicks all night. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back here at North Summit Field, Brave Field. Score 34-7, Braves on top. Braves on the field to kick now. Looks like number 54 slated forward on the kick for the Braves. And number 33 for the Bulldogs going to return it to the 36-yard line. Stockton Hansen there on the return. Bulldogs will take over with 15.3 seconds left in the second quarter. 34-7 the score. And the Braves putting in a few of the JV players here. Looks like Colby Smith and number 82, Wyatt Wild, who's actually a varsity player. And 71, Trayson Otterness, as Gunnison's just going to take a knee here to end the second quarter, as that'll make the score 34-7 heading into halftime. Braves with the big lead here at Brave Field on homecoming night. And fans down there making some noise below me. Just a good sign. As the Braves will stay on the field. Coach Crittenden going to gather them up. Not quite off to the locker room yet. As we'll have some halftime entertainment here from the North Summit Isanas and the North Summit cheerleaders. So I'll step aside here, let halftime ceremonies commence. And we'll be back for the second half in about 15 minutes. 34-7 the score. North Summit Braves giving it to the Bulldogs tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our homecoming royalty. Give them a round of applause. Our second attendant is Hunter Vernon and Mr. Wyatt Wilson. Our first attendants, Miss Zoe Croxford and Mr. Queen Richards. And our homecoming queen and king, Matty Bulls, and Mr. Stockton Riches. For homecoming royalty. Could we please have everybody stay off the field? Please keep the field cleared while we have our drill team and our cheerleaders perform tonight. Thank you very much for doing that. And for your halftime entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Varsity Solos! Tonight they will be doing their hip-hop routine. They are going to hip and hop and away we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our North Summit cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause and a big thank you to our North Summit cheerleaders, our North Summit High School band, and your North Summit songs for this great and wonderful halftime entertainment. Thank you so very much.
Time is 8:18 now. 49 degrees on the field. Score is 34-7 as the Braves are on top big tonight at Brave Field. 13 minutes on the clock for halftime. Halftime ceremony is still underway, building the tunnel out there. We're excited to bring you the second half, so stay tuned. North Summit Braves coming back out on the field. Got the tunnel. And a couple of signs for them to run through. Band playing us some good halftime tunes down there. Shout out to Dr. Stephen Hunter, great band teacher. Looks like Quade Richards will lead them through the signs as the Braves are back out on the field. Stay tuned for the second half coming up soon. North Summit on top 34-7 over the Gunnison Bulldogs.